Hello, I'm Ness.
Hey, I'm Shon.
We're gonna teach you how to cook steak.
So aggressive.
We are here in the kitchen today, finally. I've pulled in my dear friend, DJ Shon Ness, the chef extraordinaire. He and I have known each other since first grade?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten? First grade? I think first grade.
Masters?
Yeah, in this master's first grade class.
R.I.P. I don't know if she's dead, but I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, she was old, huh? She was old when we were there. Good lady though. Good lady. Good lady. She was good. Anyways, so yeah, when we what was it? When we kicked each other in the nuts.
It's true.
Yeah, during recess.
Did you cry? I cried.
I think we both cried.
No, we both cried.
Imagine what it is to be like the teacher on duty, to just like see
What
like
did you do?
2 6-year-olds just grabbing their genitals on the ground. That's it. It was rough.
It's okay, we're friends now.
Yeah, we were, and then we became best friends.
That was literally the scene from Step Brothers.
Literally. Did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
So anyways, so Shon is a man that I trust with my life when it comes to food and drink. He does a lot of research. It's a big passion that we both share, and yeah.
A lot of people, like, when they start cooking, the first thing they come up to me is like, I want to learn how to cook a really good piece of meat, like a really good piece of steak. And they think because it's simple, because it looks like there's not much going on, that it's going to be easy, but like, with everything in life, the simpler things end up being the most technical.
Right.
And this is definitely a big part of that. We've got a gorgeous steak from here. This is like a nice rib steak, cut about 1.5 inches thick. Some of you fancy motherfuckers out there are calling this a tomahawk, but it's a rib steak.
Yeah.
So we're gonna approach this piece of meat with a game plan, right? So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna get it nice and salted. You wanna get it up to room temp, and then we can start the cooking process, right? From there, we're gonna work on a good sear, and like, you want really nice color on the steak. You want all this fat, nice and crispy. You want a really good caramelization on the top. And then from there, we can start bringing it up to your desired temperature, right?
Which is medium rare.
Medium rare.
Which is the only way.
It's the only way. For rib steaks, it's the only way.
Yeah, especially like the quality, because that's the other
Yeah.
thing. When you're cooking, it's about the quality of the ingredients that you're using. So Shon, his butcher hooked them up today. We've got this 1.5 inch thick beauty right here.
Shout out, Mark.
Shout out. Some sick marbling. So it would really be a shame if we just like turned it into shoe leather, So we've got the steak, ingredient wise, we've got some aromatics here on the board, got some fresh garlic that we're gonna be using. We got a nice little bunch of herbs consisting of rosemary and thyme. And what we got over there in this little glass, my guy?
That's some dried chili flakes. Specifically, it's Orpha Bear. It's a smoked, dried chili from Syria.
Fancy
Shout
schmancy.
Shout out Syria.
A lot of shout outs today.
Shout out, yeah.
So yeah, first step is to salt.
Fucking crack it.
All right, let's get it.
Salt
And then cut to the salt
cut to the
cuts.
salt.
Yeah, we'll cut to
Are
the
we
salt
talking
cut.
through the salt? Is there gonna be music in the background? What do you
It's
think?
gonna be music. Yeah.
I like that.
So cut that. All right, so we have seasoned our beautiful cut of meat right here with some nice coarse pink Himalayan sea salt, along with ingredients being a very important part of the cooking process. Equipment is going to be the other part.
We got some pretty simple things in front of us. The first one is a good old cast iron skillet. Got this one about 7 years ago. I've probably cooked like 2,000 burgers on it. So it's very well seasoned. Make sure it's the right size for your steak. And a lot of people make the mistake of like just putting a big fatty piece of meat on a pan and assuming that the fat's gonna render out and it's gonna be enough frying oil to like get the right color on there. We're gonna need a little bit of oil with the steak as well. Make sure you're using a high heat, low flavor oil. So grapeseed is a great example of that. The smoke point is super high, so it's not gonna burn the way olive oil will at high temps.
Right.
And there's not gonna be any flavor getting in the way. Like,
Yeah.
we spent a good bit of money on the steak. We spent a good money to get good flavor on the steak, and we don't want to get in our own way too much. So make sure you're doing neutral oil, high heat.
Yep. Olive oil, big no-no. Big no-no. So we're waiting for our pan to come to temperature, get nice and hot so we can get a nice crispy sear on this bad boy. So we have some very, very bougie butter that Shon has graced us with today.
This butter literally costs as much as the steak. But this is like A2 Guernsey grass-fed butter, which you can tell by the color. Like a lot of butter just comes out like white and nasty looking. This stuff is really, really good.
Yellow butter.
Yeah, it really has like that grass-fed flavor from it, and you can really taste it. We're gonna use this to butter baste our steak after we get our sear, and that's where we're gonna introduce our aromatics. Once this pan warms up.
Yes, sir.
That being said, don't get your meat from a grocery store.
Don't buy Walmart steak.
Can I do a soliloquy? Can I talk to your people?
Yeah,
All right.
please.
People. You, with the face, weird teeth. You. Grocery store is no-no. Go to your butcher, talk to my boy Mark, find your own Mark, find your own butcher, get some good shit. Yeah? You'll thank me, your girlfriend will thank me, your grandma's gonna thank me, everyone's gonna thank me. It's gonna be eating better, you're gonna be healthier, you're gonna be happier. You're welcome. Come on.
Haha, yes. Shon for president. So our steak is now ready to go into the pan. Pan's nice and hot.
So I like to start off with just warming up the bone on my rib steaks. My MO over here really is I want to bring the internal temperature of the steak up as slowly as possible. So I start off with the outside, I get some good color on the fat, and then I move to the other side of the steak. By the way, here we're on like a medium-high heat. You don't want to scorch your fat, you don't want to scorch the steak, but you do want to get some good, strong color on it. Also, I think there was a video that came out like 10, 15 years ago where someone taught how to cook a steak and they said, put it down, don't fucking touch it. I don't know who said that, but I don't agree with it. Pans all have different hot spots and cool spots. So make sure you're moving it around, let it hit some different parts. Check, make sure you're getting good color. See, we're already starting to get some nice browning on the fat here.
I don't even eat meat either. I'm mad jelly.
You're not gonna eat meat today?
I'm vegan, bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
Cheat today.
How was it? This was a vegan.
Like this video to get Earl to cheat on his veganism.
Yeah, we get 15K likes.
Yo, in the next video, Earl's gonna eat me.
We're gonna strap him to a chair,
Oh my god.
spoon feed him bone.
That's it. Oh, yo, can we do a...
So yeah, we're getting some really good color on this side.
Look at that. Beautiful.
A couple little blonde spots in the middle, which like I want that color all the way through.
Yeah.
So you can see the fat is just getting that like gorgeous golden brown. And I'm pushing down a little bit lightly here just to like make sure I'm getting full contact on the bottom of the pan. Like I want to get rid of all of those blonde spots.
Right. You're not compromising the juiciness of the steak. You're just trying
You're
to get
only
that.
squeezing out juice once it's cooked, really.
Exactly. Look at that. Beautiful golden brown sear all up in it.
So the second side always sears faster than the first side.
Because everything's hotter.
Yeah, it's like the pan recovers from
Yeah.
like, this absolute like heat out from the meat.
Yep.
It's always like transfer of heat energy. Like I think about that all the time.
Conduction.
Yeah, yeah. For real though.
Shout out to science class.
Shout out AP Chem. AP
Oh.
Bio. AP Bio. What is Bio?
AP Bio, maybe? No. Maybe? I don't know. Physics. So Shon's just checking the temperature right now.
So this is a cake tester. This is like generally what I use at a restaurant, and it's really meant for cake, but it's also great for meat. Pretty much just a really thin piece of metal. You stick it in, you let it get the temp of the inside, like give it a second or two, and then you pull it out. And I touch it to my lip, which is like the most sensitive skin on your face, really. And I'm seeing how the inside feels. Right now, it's like somewhere between like cold and room temp, which means that the inside is still raw or like really, really rare. The rule of thumb for me is if it's warm, it's medium rare. If it's hot, it's well done. So you want to get it on that like slightly warm side before you pull it out of the pan.
For sure.
We're getting there.
Looking nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lower the temp here because you don't want that butter to burn. So now we're at the stage where we have a good enough sear on both sides. We're gonna start introducing our butter and our aromatics. Pop that butter in there. We've got some thyme, some rosemary, half a clove of garlic. Stick it right in there. Gonna let that butter bubble up. Here we're just gonna baste. A lot of people make the mistake of introducing their aromatics in the beginning when the temp is high, and they end up burning all the flavor off.
Yeah, it's burnt.
So here, once we're at a low temp, we're getting some really good fragrances off of our herbs. We're getting a little flavor off that garlic.
Yeah. You guys can't smell this right now, but it smells incredible.
This is totally optional. We can put the chilies in here just to give it a little bit of a spice. It's gonna work well with the butter, infuse a little bit.
The technique, Squidward.
You finished those errands?
The technique. Remember, guys, you can do this too.
It's not hard. You just gotta know what the fuck you're doing.
You just gotta know the deal.
All right, here I'm gonna check the temp, make sure we're not overcooking this bad boy. And like I said, there's a few options. You can use your cake tester, which is like what I'm most comfortable with. We're getting to that like warm area. If you want to be super sure, this is a nice little pen that I use at work. It fits in my pocket, and it's a quick instant read. Yeah, perfect. We're at like 124 right now. So we'll take that off, let it rest up.
Nice.
We'll be good to go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a fucking steak.
Yes, oh yes.
That is in fact a steak. It smells great.
Call the cops.
Oh, don't do it to them.
Now we're gonna let it rest for how long you said that? Like 10 minutes.
The rule of thumb is half the cooking time.
Yeah.
So about half the time. You want to rest just so like let the juices relax.
Right.
If you cut it now, all the juices are gonna be all over the
Bleed
cutting board.
everywhere.
My favorite is actually like eating the garlic after, like this like butter fried
cooked
steak
garlic,
fat
yeah.
garlic is like amazing.
Don't have a date though.
No. It's probably good for the bones.
It's good. It's good for your manhood. It's good for everything.
Yeah, the Greeks would say that's like a aphrodisiac or some shit.
Probably. They were just a bunch of horny motherfuckers.
Yeah, the Greeks thought
They
everything
just
was an
fucked
aphrodisiac.
everything. Yeah.
Clams, you name it. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fire.
And I love these chilies because they're like the smokiness is super cool because they have this like leather note. I think it's like leather smoky note, and they also have this like black cherry raspberry. So it's pretty weird.
Like ancho kind of, or like.
Similar. Yeah, you'll taste it. This is the chili I always put in my soups.
Oh yeah. Oh, plug. Also, for those of you, which is probably many of you that don't know, Shon also is the brand owner, chef, proprietor, whatever. Sheriff. Right. So Shon has his own little thing he's got called BUSHWICK Supper Club. He basically does a bunch of kind of small scale, almost like private dinners, lunches. He has done, partnerships with a bunch of like local breweries. So yeah, if you have need of a private chef, essentially, Valentine's Day, anniversary, whatever.
Or if you just want some
for
like
a special person.
pretty decent food porn,
Yeah,
I'll
just-
put a nice little story once in a while. You could hit me up, be like, yo, how'd you make that? I'll be like, I'll probably talk to you if you're nice, Don't be mean.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean.
Be good people.
Be nice. I'm nice.
He is. I'll vouch for that. I'll co-sign that.
Not
Wait.
the nicest.
Certainly not.
I'd say I'm in like the.
Like 60th
I was
percentile?
gonna say 70, but I'll take
Oh,
60.
okay.
I'll take a passing grade, 65.
65. Fair enough. We'll plug his IG in the description. You can show him some love, give
Say
him
hi.
a follow, say hi. There you have it. Steak a la Shoni.
Shani. Now eat it.
Let's eat it. Hit it up.
You go first.
Oh, I'm taking the first piece.
Yeah. Pick wisely.
Gotta get right from the middle. Oh, I was gonna steak cheers you.
Oh, I don't know. Too late, dude.
Oh my god, motherfucker.
The prime rib up top is always amazing too.
Dude.
This won't get you laid, you're fucked.
I think I've become pretty religious just now. I might have just found God.
Yeah. Oh wow. That's how you know it's good.
The hands of a chef.
Also, like, fuck forks, you know what I mean?
Also, fuck forks. Fork optional. That was our foray into the cooking world for the channel, featuring, like I said, my good friend, Mr. Shon Ness, aka BUSHWICK Supper Club. Thank you guys again for sticking with us. We had a good time today. We hope you did. Some good steak, some good tequila, some good company. As always, food is always better with friends,
And fingers.
And fingers. Fuck forks. I'm Ness,
I'm Shon.
and we
Or
appreciate it.
we appreciate.
Let's try this again.
Yeah.
I
Why don't you do the line, bro?
didn't know I was doing the line.
I set you up. All right.
He did. I didn't know what you were saying.
You're talking in tongues, bro.
Dude.
What is this cipher I have to do?
Dude, I'm not a celebrity.
I'm sick. I'm Ness,
I'm Shon.
and we
Appreciate your discretion.
sure do. See you next time.
I was hungry, bro. I'll tell you what.
Let's keep eating. Denman, you're not gonna have one piece of this.